Hey guys, it's Logan. So I'm back with another video today, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to force your hair to lock even when it's not really trying to cooperate or trying to lock. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you've probably never had this problem. But if you do know what I'm talking about, then you know exactly what I'm saying. And for the people who don't, I'm just basically saying that, like, when I first started to grow my hair, and I know a lot of people, other people, when they first start to grow their dreads or their little dread journey or whatever, they have a problem with their hair starting to lock, because it's too straight. So the top of my hair was a little straight, or is straight, and the back of my hair and the sides of my hair are very coarse, very nappy, very coily. But the top is not like that at all. So it was really hard to lock up my hair on the top while the back and the sides were doing really, just fine. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So basically, a lot of people started to tell me, use different stuff like glue, like hair glue or beeswax or different things to like hold the coil in place so that it does not come untwisted, because my hair was so straight that it would always come untwisted. Yeah, I realized that none of those things really worked for me. Plus, putting glue and wax in your hair and all of that stuff is just not really good for your hair. So I found out another way to like fix this problem, and it was always to do stuff like this: different styles like braids, different styles that just basically restrict the top of your hair. As you can see, I have my braids in today. So basically, the logic behind it is just because your hair comes untwisted. When you first start to retwist your hair, retwist your hair, you put a pin in, a little pin or whatever, and then you send it to the dryer until your hair is dry or semi-dry or whatever. So you set it to the dryer for 30 to an hour, however long you set it to the dryer, and then you take the pin out. But for the free hair, whenever your hair is free and not restricted, that's easy to just come untwisted, because although it's dry or semi-dry, it's still able to come untwisted because your hair is free. When your hair is in a style like this, the dread is restricted. So no matter whether you take the pin out or not, or whatever, take your hair scruff off, or whether your hair is dry or not, your hair is still not going to come untwisted because the top of the dread is restricted by the braid. So just any style like this that's going to restrict the top of your hair to where it won't come untwisted. And then this always helps also because it allows your hair to dry completely while it's still retwisted. It's still just as tight as it was when I first got it twisted because it's in a braid. So yeah, that's the logic behind why this works. It's just because your hair is basically just being restricted and being trained to do this type of twist. If you took advice from my first tips video, I told you guys that I would always go like a month or 2 months in the summer. I would always basically go the entire summer without retwisting my hair. I would just retwist at the beginning and the end of the summer. So when I did retwist at the end of the summer, I would have like 3 or 2 inches of new growth. And all of that hair, it was always hard to retwist that hair and get it to lock because it's a whole, 2 inches of hair. And just by retwisting it and letting it dry for an hour, didn't lock it up. It just twisted it for a couple of days and then eventually just poofed back up into an afro. So what I would always do is put a style like this on. Again, I would just do a style that's restricting the dread from untwisting and then allow it to dry like that. And that always immediately made my hair lock up really, really fast and really, really, nice or whatever. But yeah, when I was younger, that was definitely my go-to style to fix my hair or to help my hair lock or to just train my hair to twist in a certain direction. So yeah, that's one of my tips. And if you guys have any other questions or any other like things that you want to say about my hair, any things that you're wondering about my hair, anything that you think I can help you on, just leave it in the comments. Leave me a comment over what you guys want to see from me, what else you guys want to see from me, and I'll catch you guys later.